Hey, real quick, I just wanted to touch base. This won't be a long video, but one of the other big reasons that we talk about the connective tissue and why the muscle imbalance is so important in regards to how we squat, because we talked about last week and then the week before had the muscle imbalances. So when you squat to the bottom, if when you come back up, if your knees cave inward at some point, your body is basically trying to compensate for a weakness to recruit other muscles. The problem with that is that what ends up happening is your ACL gets a lot of pressure put on it, and over time you can actually start to get small tears. So one of the reasons why it's important to have quality technique when you're doing lifts is it prevents injuries from occurring down the road. And usually when an injury occurs, sometimes it can be just one thing that's happened, but if it can also be over time slowly. There's been a ton of pressure. As those knees are coming down, they're buckling inward as we go up. We're putting a ton of pressure on the outside of that ACL, and then maybe over time it actually eventually tears. So that's another reason why when we talk about these connective tissues here, specifically the ligaments, it's really, really important that we have good technique and that we understand why it's important to do it that way, and why lifting large amounts of weight is not as important as actually having quality technique.